Hi everybody, Larry Graves here. It is actually morning here, and I usually do my videos in the evening, but I thought I would post an early video for you all, for both of you. Today I am reviewing another Paul McCartney album. This time it's Wings, Back to the Egg. And he sure laid an egg with this one. It's not bad, but it's certainly far from one of my favorites. And this is around the time I started to lose complete faith in Paul McCartney. And after his next album, Tug of War, I never bought any more Paul McCartney albums for years. And by the way, I'm still waiting for my box sets of Tug of War and Pipes of Peace. They were supposed to be coming last week, but they're temporarily out of stock at Amazon.ca. So I don't know when I will do the Tug of War review, which is next. You just have to wait until I actually receive the CD. Now here are the songs I'm rating. Or songs here I am rating. And I would love your thoughts on Back to the Turd. I mean Back to the Egg. Reception. It's supposed to be like oh, that's a cool start to the album, but it never, once again, it's like a forced idea or whatever, and just, I thought it was phony and just stupid. I give it a 0 out of 10. Getting Closer is not a bad, sort of a rocker, but the lyrics are god-awful. Like My Salamander, I have no idea, like he must have been smoking some pretty heavy stuff back then. I'm sure he was. So the lyrics are really, really weak, and I'll give the song, because it's not a bad song, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. We're Open Tonight could have fit on London Town, but it's just not as strong as the songs on London Town. It's kind of boring, actually. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Spin It On is Paul McCartney trying to do a punk rock kind of a thing and basically failing. Once again, even at the time I thought, yeah, he's attempting this, but he's failing. Like when Queen did the song Sheer Heart Attack with Roger Taylor doing the vocals and all that, I believed in it. I don't believe in Spin It On, although at the same time it's not terrible, and parts of it I really do like, some of the guitar work and all that. So I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I'll be generous. Again and Again and Again and Again and Again by Denny Laine. Finally, a really good song. Once again, thumbs up, just like Paul McCartney does, for Denny Laine. A 10 out of 10. Old Siam Sir is a very good rocker. One of my favorites on the album. Once again, the lyrics are kind of pointless and just, I think that's what really lost it for me the most, was just Paul McCartney's songwriting. It really went downhill during these years. But this is a pretty good rocker. I love the music in it. I love his vocals. I give it a, except for the lyrics, I give it a 9 out of 10. Arrow Through Me. Yes, the best song on the album. Has a kind of a Stevie Wonder vibe to it. And I would give it a 10 out of 10. The lyrics are excellent. Paul's vocals are superb. Everything about it is great. 10 out of 10. Rockestra Theme. This is with like John Bonham and who else? Pete Townsend and other rock stars. and it's okay. It's not that exciting, actually. But it's not bad. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. To You shows promise. I sort of like it, although the it could happen to you. I can't even do it. It's too early. But you know what I mean. Some of the phrasing Paul does in the song is kind of annoying. And it's not a completed song. Not crazy about the lyrics, once again. It needed a lot of work, but still, there is a good song there. And I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Now, when this album came out, I absolutely skipped, because I hated them so much, After the Ball, A Million Miles, which are 2 songs together, and then Winter Awake and Love Awake. I think it's Winter Awake, Love Awake. I might have written those down wrong. 2 songs with Awake in the title, I'm not sure. But anyway, I just, After the Ball, You Were the One, Out in the Hall. It's like, oh my God, Paul. But listening to it again with sort of fresh ears, it's not, except for the lyrics, they're not bad songs. They're just kind of hokey, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I'll give them, for all 4 of those songs, I'll give them 7 out of 10s for now. I'm actually looking forward to a remastered version of this album, but, and then I might actually enjoy it more. The broadcast is just like the intro reception. It's just kind of pointless and filler as far as I'm concerned, so I'll give it a 0 out of 10. So Glad to See You Here is pretty good. This, I believe, is also with the Rockestra group, and it's a pretty good song. 8 out of 10. And then Baby's Request. By this time, Paul had done so many of these songs, kind of like in the honey pie kind of mold, and I think a lot of the fans were kind of getting tired of this, and so it's like, no. Just one of my fans on Facebook. But it's not terrible. It's a decent song. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. And so that's it. That's my thoughts on Back to the Egg, and I'll be back to review Tug of War whenever the hell I finally get my box set from Amazon.ca. And an unboxing video first, and then a review of the album. Goodbye.